You are making more money than your parents ever did. Better job, better salary, better benefits. And somehow, you are more financially stressed than ever. Every 2 weeks, the paycheck arrives, and every 2 weeks, it disappears. Rent, car payment, groceries, subscriptions, insurance, utilities. By the time you blink, it is gone, and you are left with this quiet, unsettling feeling that no matter how much you earn, it is never actually enough. Here's what nobody tells you. That feeling is not an accident. It is a feature. The system is not failing you. It is working exactly as designed. And today, I'm going to show you precisely how it works and, more importantly, how to break out of it. Emma is 34 years old. She earns $85,000 a year, top 20% of earners. On paper, she should feel wealthy. She does not. Every 2 weeks, Emma receives $2,458 after tax. Here's where it gets interesting. Emma never actually decides what to do with that money. The system decides for her. Rent takes $1,200, nearly half her take-home, before she's done a single thing. Car payment, insurance, and gas, $550. Groceries and eating out, $400. Phone, internet, subscriptions, $120. Utilities, $140. Total spent before Emma consciously touches a dollar, $2,410. She has $48 left for the next 2 weeks. But here's the psychological brilliance of the trap. Emma does not feel deprived. She has an apartment. She has a car. She goes out. She looks successful from the outside. The system gives her exactly enough comfort from stopping her from asking the one question that would change everything. Why am I not building any wealth? Now let me show you the second layer, because the fragmentation of Emma's paycheck is just the beginning. When Emma got her job at $60,000, she did what every rational person does. She upgraded her life to match. Nicer apartment, better car, dinners out that felt earned and deserved. When she got promoted to $75,000, she upgraded again. Newer neighborhood, newer car, a holiday she wouldn't have taken before. Economists call this lifestyle inflation. I call it the trap tightening. Because here's what actually happened with every upgrade. Emma became less free, not more free. Each raise bought her a nicer life and a deeper dependency on the next paycheck. Today, Emma cannot quit her job, not because she's not talented, because she's built a financial life that requires every single dollar she earns just to stand still. This is what golden handcuffs feel like. The salary is comfortable enough that leaving seems crazy, but the lifestyle it funds means staying is not a choice, it's a requirement. Think about someone earning $300,000 a year with a lifestyle costing $290,000. Are they wealthy? Are they free? They are just as trapped as someone earning $30,000 and spending $29,000. The number on the paycheck is irrelevant. The gap between income and expenses is everything. And the system is specifically designed to keep that gap as close to zero as possible. Here's the part that should genuinely disturb you. Right now, if you lost your job tomorrow, how long could you survive without a paycheck? Be completely honest. 1 month? 3 months? Less? Over 60% of working professionals could not maintain their lifestyle for more than 1 month without income. 1 month, despite years of employment, despite decent salaries, despite doing everything they were told to do. That is not security. That is a very comfortable prison with a direct deposit. And here's why the system loves this. When you are 1 month from a financial crisis at all times, you are predictable, controllable. You cannot take risks, cannot negotiate hard for a raise because you need this job too much to walk away. Cannot start something of your own because everything you earn is already promised to someone else before it arrives. Your landlord needs you trapped. Your bank needs you trapped. The car finance company needs you trapped. You are not a person to these institutions. You are a guaranteed monthly revenue stream, and a trapped employee is the most reliable revenue stream that exists. Here's what changes everything. Not a new income source, not a side hustle, not a promotion. Awareness. The moment you see the salary trap for what it is, a system, not a law, you start asking completely different questions. Instead of, how do I earn more, you ask, why does everything I earn immediately leave? Instead of, how do I get promoted, you ask, how do I build assets instead of obligations? Instead of, when will I finally feel financially comfortable, you ask, what is the gap between what I earn and what I actually need to live well? These are not small shifts in thinking. They are the entire difference between spending a career running on a treadmill and actually building something that lasts. If this is landing differently than you expected, feel free to subscribe. Every single week, we publish content that explains the financial systems working around you and exactly how to work them in your favor instead. Breaking the salary trap doesn't require quitting your job tomorrow. It requires 4 specific decisions made deliberately and consistently. First, stop confusing income with wealth. A salary is income. It's temporary. It stops the moment you stop working. Wealth is assets that generate value whether you work or not. A high salary with 0 assets is not wealth. It's a performance of wealth. Learn the difference and optimize for the right one. Second, protect the gap aggressively. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is the only mechanism that builds real financial freedom. Everything the system does, advertising, financing options, social pressure, lifestyle inflation, is designed to close that gap completely. Your one job is to keep it open, intentionally, stubbornly, every single month. Third, redirect the gap into assets, not lifestyle. Every dollar that doesn't go to a necessary expense should go to something that grows. Index funds, retirement accounts, investments that compound quietly while you sleep. Not a nicer car, not a bigger apartment, not a subscription that makes you feel more comfortable in the trap. Fourth, build your runway. 3 to 6 months of expenses saved and accessible changes your entire psychology around money and work. The moment you have that buffer, something profound shifts. You negotiate differently. You make career decisions differently. You stop making financial decisions from desperation and start making them from choice. That shift alone is worth more than any raise you will ever receive. Emma is 34 years old and $48 away from her next paycheck right now. Not because she's irresponsible, not because she doesn't work hard enough, because nobody ever showed her how the system works. The salary trap is real, it's sophisticated, and it's running quietly in millions of lives right now, including probably yours. But here's the truth that changes everything. It is not inescapable. The people who break free are not smarter than you. They are not luckier. They just saw the system clearly at some point and made a decision that comfort and security are not the same thing, that a paycheck is not freedom, it's dependency, and that building a gap between income and expenses, however small at first, is the only exit that actually exists. You now see the trap. Most people never do. The question is what you do next. If this video made you think differently about your salary and your financial life, share it with one person who needs to hear it. And if you want to understand the financial systems working around you every single week, you must follow us. We are here every week with financial knowledge that actually matters. See you in the next one.